Yo, YouTube fam. Welcome back to another Project Karma video, and today we are going to be doing episode 3 of Red Pill, Blue Pill, Yellow Pill. On the screen, you're going to see all the different characters we have. For each one, it's going to be Brawler, Swordsman, and Gunner. When we start the video, you'll see who is under each list. And with that said, let's just get straight to it. All right, so guys, we have our brawlers. There's 6 characters for each pill, I guess you should say. 6 for the brawler, 6 for the swordsman, 6 for the gunners. I'm gonna start off with the simple question: if you're a civilian, right, and you are part of the squad, and they're gonna go out there to fight for you, type thing, which squad would you pick?
Oh, I'm going brawler easily.
Going brawler?
Smoke. Yeah, my people want smoke and Sharon, you know, my N-word.
All right.
Definitely, he's used to protecting people, so you know, I likes that. I'm definitely going brawler for sure. So
Okay. That's an interesting pick. All right, so that's the first question. Mike, answer, you going with the brawler? Ant, you next.
Yeah.
What about you? What you thinking, man?
For me, I'm not sure, cause saying that you said I'm gonna be a civilian, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start off with that. I have a question later that'll make it different, but we'll start off with that first.
I feel like I'm gonna pick swordsman, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like
Okay.
a lot of the swordsman characters are fast characters. Excuse me, in general.
Let you, by the way.
And then maybe someone might be able to teach me some sword, you know what I mean? Some sword play, you know what I mean? Here and there, something, you feel me? I'm just,
Hey,
I'm
Mike,
like,
relax, relax.
Try to go crazy.
I pick swordsman.
One of the swordsmen. Okay, nah, I think I understand that pick. Next
Yeah,
up is you, Khalil. What you thinking, man?
You know what? I usually don't like doing this, but I'm gonna agree with Ant. I'm also gonna go swordsman.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
agree
shut
with
up. It's
it.
my turn. I got the mic. Reason being because, especially since pretty much everybody on this list is pretty strong, straightforward, and to be honest, Killer B, he can just end the fort while I'm over there at base camp chilling with old Steel Butt over there. So, I'm solid.
Oh man. Okay.
To some thing.
Somebody.
Question, y'all, so we be alright. Well, maybe not everybody, but yeah.
All right, so with me being a moderator, you know, I'll go ahead and put in my hat in the ring.
Ooh.
To be honest, this is kind of a difficult choice, but I'm gonna go against the grain since nobody chose them. I'm gonna go with the Gunners / Rangers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with all the different abilities that they all have, being able to hit from a long range, and then Usopp I feel like is the wild card because nobody would really take him seriously, but he has so much in his arsenal that would kind of switch up how the battle could play out. And then Archer, who is the guy at the red at the top, even though he is mainly a ranged weapon, he still can fight with the hands, just like Zanzas, the guy in the middle with the guns, and Uryu, who is Quincy from Bleach. Them in particular are probably the quicker people to shoot and fight. Probably Death the Kid too, but Death the Kid is more of like a wide radius type of fighter, so I think I'm gonna go with them
You tried
because
to save him, but nah, you can't watch.
you know.
Like this
know?
man, or you, his name sounds like when you tickle a Dutch woman. Who are you?
Oh my god.
We just gonna let that one go.
Yeah, let that one go. But
All right, so now with the first question being out of the way, we're gonna move on to the second question. If this battle did turn into a 3-squad battle royale, who do you think wins, and who do you think is the last standing from each squad? If it went into a battle royale of teams, we can start with you, Mike, since we already did it. Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah. I'm going now. I'm going.
Ah, now you're giving up on your team, huh? You're phony. You're phony.
I'm not gonna say it yet, but let me hear what y'all got first, and then I'll explain.
Yeah.
What I'm going here.
Khalil, you up there?
I'm still headed to the swordsman.
Okay. Ant?
Yeah, I'm picking Swordsman also, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
I'm also gonna be
my-
agreeing with y'all. I'm picking Swordsman as well. So I think this is how it is. But go ahead, Mike.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why is because of Kirito and kinda because of Hiei. Griselda, Iron Butt, she alright, but like, you know, and Killer Bee's definitely up there too. I'm not gonna lie, but
Oh, you know what? No, never mind. Put me back to Gunner. Sorry. Put me back to
Huh?
Gunner. I'm still going with Gunner. Sorry.
Gunner?
Yeah, I'm leaving y'all. But continue though.
Oh, you're dead for sure.
That's
Green
okay.
Squad, you're
Yeah.
dead for sure. But
That's
nah,
okay.
yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, in the brawlers, they don't have anybody to take care of PA and Kirito. That dude from Hunter x Hunter, I always forget his name.
Uvagen.
He's cool, and I think he'd definitely be useful. But everybody else is kind of like a human. So, oh, Sharon is definitely going crazy. The top three,
Yeah.
but they can't. I don't think all three of them could beat Kirito and Hiei by them. So,
I'm just thinking of Toto being the wild card with the claps and being able to like transfer all of them around as they're fighting. I'd imagine that'd be crazy because they're all really good with the martial arts, whether people fight with swords or anything. So I'd give them a little more psych as far as like fighting together. Though they all want smoke, so the teamwork part might be between the bottom three and not the top three, to be honest.
for sure.
Okay, so that was Mike. Khalil,
Claps.
Swordsman. You want to explain why?
Hello?
My reason is for the same reason why I picked it the first time. I'm gonna have to put all my chips on Killer B just because compared to everyone else, especially on this list, he's probably the most durable. He can, well, probably he will be the more durable one, but as far as like output, goes, I think Killer B is the strongest on this list, and he can take down pretty much, let's say, just about anybody on the list.
I don't know if he's taking down Boji, bro.
Right.
I haven't seen the show yet, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Don't sleep on the king. All right, that's why he's in the middle. All right.
King Boji for a reason.
Yeah, that's facts.
All right, Ed. Well, Khalil, I mean, unless you had anything else you was gonna add, Khalil, was that basically it?
That's basically
Leaving it on Killer B.
Ooh, dude.
All right, riding on the swords. I get it.
Nah, Mark said this man got the claps. I
No,
don't
it's
care.
okay. No, I get it, Khalil. You want all the swords he got. It's all right. I get it. No worries. And go ahead though.
What happened? Oh, for me?
Yes, sir.
From who we got in the swordsman list, I feel like Killer B, like everybody's been saying, and then the wild card, because people I feel like were underestimating Boji, and I think Boji's washing a lot of the people. You know what I mean? Like Thorkel, I love him, but he's getting washed by Boji. You know what I mean?
And if y'all think
And
it's
from what
Cap,
we've seen
go
in the
ahead and watch
show,
the anime.
He hasn't really been touched. Yeah, we haven't seen him been touched yet. So the Rangers, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Rangers cannot stop Boji.
They
Boji
can't
was
touch him.
Yeah.
So you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Boji kind of like
Actually,
going
Boji
crazy.
might solo all the brawlers too.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, yo.
Survive is maybe Toto because he can clap around and disappear and stuff, and he can run away.
Oh yeah.
But the rest of them, like Thorkel, the dude from Baki, what's his name? Garub, Yagovin, however you say his name, Sharon.
Yep.
I don't see them beating Boji, let alone touching him to begin with.
And that's crazy, because I'd say out of
Right.
like instinct to fight and like maneuverability to adjust to battle, Baki and Garo are probably the only two on that list that probably adjust as the battle is going on. So that's interesting.
The thing is
don't wanna
Boji
spoil
doesn't give
it.
you enough wiggle room to adjust.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil why.
Of course.
But
Right.
If when you see it, you'll
It'll
understand
make
that
sense.
the way that he fights, there's no real
It's
adjusting to it.
Ranking of
Facts.
Kings, all right. Just in case y'all want to know what the show is called, Ranking the Kings. If you don't know, yes, I'm gonna have to finish it then, because from the way y'all saying it, he's soloing everybody. That's pretty wild.
Like, I mean, if they jumped him, they probably would have a chance, kind of. But actually, yeah, I don't know. I gotta see him get jumped. But one-on-ones, they get
Clapped.
Jumped, bruh. I
He
don't
putting
care.
people down.
Ooh wee.
Put people in the dirt.
Okay. That's crazy. I mean, all right. Well, I decided I'd still go with Gunner, but it sounded like I should have just stuck with Swordsman, but it's okay. I'm gonna still stick with my guns. Get it?
Oh.
I'll accept it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Passable.
Thank you. But the reason I'm still sticking with Gunner is because I mean, aside from Boji, which is obviously the biggest wild card on here for sure, like from the way that y'all saying with ones getting clapped, the way Usopp would be able to help kind of change up the battlefield and would throw everybody off, they would probably be one trying to go after him. He'd be running away most of the time, so everybody would be trying to chase him. He'd be changing up the battlefield, so not only would everybody be trying to fight each other, they would also be fighting the obstacles that he's putting in the way of everybody else. And he's pretty tactical, and his aim, from what we see, like, my man has got pretty good considerable aim. I mean, I don't know how much more that develops as we get into One Piece, but
King.
there we go. He ain't the ranking of kings, but he's a sniper king. But anyways, and like said, Archer and Uryu are probably the strongest archers on this team as far as output goes. Probably along with Death, the Kid, especially when he goes into his final transformation. He basically is almost similar to what in Soul Eater is of like Kishin output, and that's basically like a higher devil type power. Sadly, I feel like the person that's the lowest power output on here is my guy at the bottom from Dr. Stone. I think his name is Ukyo, if I'm saying his name correctly. I mean, granted, he has like really great hearing, and because of that, he'd probably be able to dodge out of the way of attacks, but you can hear good, but does your body have the ability to respond? So I feel like he's the weakest link of this team. And then Zansis is flying in the sky 24/7 because he has the ability to use his guns to fly. And you saw how he was fighting with Suna. Suna's pretty high as far as speed goes too, maneuverability on the ground and in the air. So I feel like he also would help kind of lay the groundwork for those that can't reach him. And that's my 2 minutes of trying to defend my team.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Look, it is what it is, all right? I still feel like the squad is pretty solid. That's all I gotta say. Though I do have to say the swordsman team, that with Boji there, that boy there.
It's not even just Boji. It's Boji, Killer B, Kirito, and Hiei.
I feel like with Killer B though, like the people like Uryu and Archer. Uryu, I mean, obviously in the world of Bleach, he's competed with some of the people who are pretty fast and strong, and so is Archer, considering he's like a god hero that's being summoned into what is like a holy grail war type of thing. So I definitely would give them, like, they would be able to combat against his power output for sure. But we gonna move on though to the next question I had, and this will allow at least a little bit more of a conversation for each team. Who do you think would be the last man or woman standing from each squad? We'll start off with Khalil, because you're in the front. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
Switching it up.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I really wish I knew how to say this man's name on the first go. Let's say, what's that? Garo?
Garo?
Yeah, Garo. Yeah, him. I can see him being the last man standing, mostly because he's a one-punch villain.
Mm.
They're pretty, when they're not getting punched by Saitama, that is, they're pretty tanky. I feel like he's the more durable out of the bunch.
The amount of stuff he's gone through and still come on top.
For Sharon, I'd say so. Him, I'd still give it to Garo.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about Swordsman?
Well, I still haven't seen anything from Baji yet because I haven't started the show, but that sounds
Boji.
Pretty nasty. Boji, Baji, Bougie.
Oh, don't you disrespect the king, all right? Nah, go ahead, though.
Shut up, my segment. I'm gonna go with. It sucks I had to do this again, but course I have to go Killer Bee because he's tanky. Man's stamina is pretty much limitless because he shares a body as a vessel. His energy is basically infinite. And as far as the Gunners and the Rangers go, I might go Usopp.
Usopp, the Sniper King. I wasn't expecting that.
Making it up there. I respect it. I respect it.
Go with my twin there, Usopp. Yeah.
I kind of disagree with you. I'm gonna go Sharon for Brawler as
Okay.
last man standing. Versatility. And then I think I'm gonna skip over and I'm gonna go Boji for Swordsman.
It's all good, Mike. We get it.
Is this like an all-out brawl, or is it like?
It's like if it was all three teams fighting, right? Each squad fighting all at the same time against everybody else, trying to see who could be the last one standing. Yeah.
And I don't know enough about most of the Gunner Rangers there, so I'm a agree with Khalil and go.
Usopp, God, Usopp. He is a good wild card. I'm not mad at that. Ant, what you thinking?
Got the utility belt like Batman, so represent.
Going with Sharon. We seen Sharon literally save the planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from that alone, I don't think no one's tanking that and surviving. He literally tanked it and saved everyone and saved the world. As far as the swordsman
Save the city,
go,
at least, yeah.
I'm picking Boji again. You know what I'm saying?
Not mad at that. I understand.
You know what I mean? King Boji, you know what I'm saying? And for the Gunners and stuff, I feel like Usopp gonna be able to kind of like, talk his way out of it. Especially, we talk about post time skip. I think Usopp might be the last one standing. We've seen Usopp gain some, some strength. And there's a couple feats that they talk about later on down the road for Usopp that I think that he'll probably be the last one standing for Gunner also.
Okay.
I
was about to say Usopp getting the respect. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that. Ranking the King, Sniper King, and the boy Sharon. So then last but not least being me. To be honest, it's kind of a toss-up between Sharon and Garu, but just from what I've seen with Garu, and this is just anime, of course. If we were going manga, I'd probably go a little further, but if we're just going off of anime at this present moment, I'd go with Sharon, because like you stated, Mike, he did essentially take in what was kind of like a nuke that was gonna literally blow up that whole city and put it, what Ant said, my bad, Ant, and was literally about to blow up that whole city and shot it into the sky. So I think as far as output, taking it in, he didn't even get hurt from that. Like, my man was still able to keep going. I got to give it to him. If it was manga, though, I do feel like more people would understand why I would want to pick Garo. Going on the swordsman, I feel like from what I've seen in Ranking of the Kings, I understand why Boji would be the choice. I can't just go along with it, though, obviously, because I'm not far into it as you and Ann are. So I'm going to have to stick with what I do know. And I do think I'm going to stick with Killer Bee, just because, like Khalil said, he is the tankiest from all the people that's there. And his versatility to be able to fight with all those different swords, and basically his stamina because of the chakra that he has from the tailed beast within him. Now, granted, we're not going to allow him to transform, because this is him being a swordsman, not a kaiju. I think that's good. And then on to Gunner and Rangers. So as far as survivability goes, I would give it to Usopp, but if we were just talking about strength, I feel like Uryu would be the person that would probably live the longest as far as taking in damage. So I'm gonna stick to Uryu, the guy above Usopp.
I got you. Okay.
Yep. So, and that is basically it. pretty good. I think I enjoyed this. I would like to see what you guys in the comment section below think. Which squad would you choose of the red pill, blue pill, yellow pill, brawler, swordsman, gunner / rangers? Do you disagree with any of us? If you do, explain why. Who would you choose? If you would have rathered somebody else be swapped in for another character on here, who would you have chose to be a brawler or a swordsman or a gunner instead of what we have selected on the screen already? Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, argue with us. We're always down for that, and we will see you next time. Peace! If you've made it this far into the video, I want to thank you for watching today's content. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to share this video with like-minded wonderful people such as yourself, and we'll see you next time.